Today, we're going to go through how you can quickly and easily build a super effective AI customer support agent for your business. So you can think of this as a custom ChatGPT that is trained on your business knowledge that you can then deploy on your website to answer customer support questions. So for the most part, these chatbots are really good for answering what we call tier one customer support questions. So basic customer support questions where the answer is generally in your documentation or is in some sort of frequently asked questions. But as we all know, customers are not going to spend their time reading those documents. So they will often flood your support channels with those types of questions. So these sorts of AI customer support agents are really good at answering those questions so that your team can focus on more complex questions that is a better use of their time. Best part of this means that you can provide better customer support, more customer support without scaling headcount. So what you're going to need to do is actually sign up for a kelpo.ai web account. Once you've done that, you'll be taken to this screen and all you need to do is press new chatbot. So I'm just going to call this my demo chatbot just because this is an example. So I press create chatbot and it has created a chatbot for me. So now I have this chatbot and if I talk to it, you can see it sort of works. And all I need to do now is provide this chatbot with information on my business, right? So what you want to do is come up here, come to this knowledge tab here. You can see that there's three ways to give the chatbot access to information or information about your business. So first is just give it your website and it'll crawl the website. Second one is if you have specific URLs where you have an FAQ or customer support doc, that kind of stuff that you want to feed to that AI chatbot, do that. Or if you have a document, some companies will have like a policy document or something like that. You can upload that document directly here. So for this example, a lot of companies will already have some sort of guide or knowledge base or something like that. So you can just copy that, come into crawl website and paste in the URL. You can choose the max number of URLs to crawl. If you have an idea of what they are, you can sort of put them in here and you can also do a path whitelist. So in this case, you can see that all of the relevant pages have this /guide path in the URL. So what I'm going to do is put that in the whitelist. So basically what that does is when it crawls the website, it's only going to look at URLs with /guide in it. I'm just going to press crawl now. And depending on how many pages you are, this might take a minute or two, but in most cases it is quite quick. So just give that a second. If you come back here, you'll see that this is for Screen Studio, which is a screen recording tool I use. Really handy for what I'm using to record this video actually. So if you do like it, be sure to check them out. So you can see here now, we've got these saved resources. So we've crawled all the pages. If I click into like manual zoom, you'll see that we've got all the headings, but then the actual documentation is here. Manual zoom, sometimes you want to blah, blah, blah. Just to compare, if I come to manual zoom, sometimes you want to zoom in, blah, blah, blah. So we've got all the information in here and we've got that for basically all the pages, right? If you're happy with this, you can just press confirm and add. Sometimes, depending on if you've sort of set your whitelist properly, you might have pulled in some pages that are irrelevant. From a quick scan, this all looks pretty good. So I'm just going to press confirm and add. And what this will do is confirm these resources for addition to our knowledge base that the chatbot will refer to. So this will sort of take a few seconds or up to a few minutes, depending on how many resources you're adding at once, because this adding is where the AI chatbot really processes each of those pages. So you can see now it's been added successfully. We've added 41 different resources here. That's all in here. And now if I ask questions, so let's give an example. So let's just ask, what is a manual zoom? Something basic, right? What is a manual zoom? This chatbot now has access to all of those documents and it's answered that very well. So when would I use it? So if you recall, this is basically exactly right. Whenever you want to create a manual zoom, blah, blah, blah. So the AI chatbot you can see is now pulling from the knowledge base that we've sort of added to it here. Now, there's other ways you can customize your chatbot as well. You can give it a better name. I'm just going to keep it as my demo chatbot. You can give it an avatar. So right now you can see that it just says M, which is like the initial. So if I find a Screen Studio logo, Google that. Perfect. This looks much better. So let me save this logo and upload that. So you got a logo now. You can update the color if you want. And then here you can just customize it more. Hey, I am here to answer any questions you have about Screen Studio. Let me know if you have any questions. So you can sort of customize this. This is just the first message that the user will see when they open up the chat. And here's a prompt. Generally, you don't really need to update this too much. You might just say you are a customer support agent for Screen Studio, just to give that extra piece of context. If you're more of an advanced user, you can start to tweak this a little bit, but for most users, we would recommend just keeping this the same. You can configure where you want that widget button to show up, all that sort of stuff. So I'll press Save Settings. You can see here, we also have this human handover piece. So I'll just quickly demo that to you. There's two options. You can either have form submission or you can show a custom message. So I come back here and I might say, as most of us know, sometimes you don't want to talk to the AI chatbot. So you'll say, I want to talk to a human. And you'll see that there is a form here. And this, once someone submits, that those requests come to this human request section where you or your team can sort of manage them. Now, some of our customers like to give that notice up front to their customers just to sort of show them that they're not deflecting all tickets. So that they might add something to the starter message, like, if you would like to speak to a human, just let me know and I can redirect you. And that's all you need to do. And so just save that again. And if you come back here, you'll see that now we have that in the starter message. Cool. So you have this chatbot. Well, how do you actually add it to your website, right? So if you come over to the embed tab, all you need to do is copy this special embed code. I have here is a very simple example of a landing page, but if you're a developer or if you have a developer, you just need to give the embed code to them and you just need to paste it usually in the body. So as close to the top of the body as possible. So I'm just paste it at the very top and you'll see the page will refresh and you can see now that there is a widget on the bottom right-hand side. So if I click that, you'll see that the demo bot that I just made is showing up now. So all your customers will now see it once you've sort of added this and deployed your website again. And as with before, I can ask questions, right? So I might say, what types of Zoom are there? And you see now there's auto zoom and manual zoom, right? And you see here, users can start again, all that sort of stuff. And if you come back into Chatbot now, you can see all the conversations that your AI customer support chatbot is having. So as you see someone asked, what types of Zoom are there just now? And see all that sort of stuff. You can also see these human handovers and basically everything that's happening. Awesome. So that's basically it on how you can quickly and easily set up an AI customer support agent for your business. If you have any thoughts, questions, or comments, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll try my best to get back to you.